Good morning, everybody. This is Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest, and today we're going to talk about Ni No Kuni nailing this last update. Let's go ahead and dig in. So, if you are someone who has left the game, if you're someone who left because of Javir, if you're somebody who left because of some other reason, perhaps it's free to play, don't have very high power level, etc., this would be a really good update for you to come back. The new update and the adjustments to the cursing system that have been implemented are absolutely fantastic. The amount of power growth you can get as both free to play and pay to win is very good. You get a variety of items that you can get to essentially create cursed dolls in order to gain kind of fail-proof cursing attempts, if you will. And you get a lot of them, even if you are playing free to play, even if you're playing casually. The new main story drops them. You have reputation quests that drop them. You have metal exchanges, which you can exchange to get them. You can get a certain amount monthly. There's a whole layer of things going on here that really just makes it feel extremely accessible, makes the game feel really fresh, and it really is what I would consider a great equalizer right now. And I say that because a lot of the times as players who've been playing this game, whales are able to get super far ahead of us. There's no chance we can compete against them, right? And your kind of only odds were to roll the dice on cursing, in which case you could get screwed or you could be successful. But with the implementation of this new system, free to play or mid-tier players are going to consistently have a way to increase their offensive capabilities, increase their cursing, and that's going to really balance out the spread of power in the game. Now, of course, whales do have that capability as well. High spenders have that high capability as well. However, the way that the system is set up for exponential power gain with cursing is that you do use more cursed dolls as you do get higher, which means it is going to take more in order to increase that power level. So if you are someone who's spending a lot, if you're someone who's spending a little, you're going to find yourselves meeting more and more in that middle ground. That middle ground is going to enable you to be more competitive, make it a more competitive game. And previously I talked about how the game doesn't seem very competitive, right? It's 70% RNG, 30% skill. And I think this could be the beginning of upsetting that, right? This could be the beginning of potentially making it almost like a 50% RNG, 50% skill PvP system. When we're talking about equalizing the playing field, this is really what has happened. And this is only the first month. We have another monthly reset going on in a couple of days, which is going to further increase the power level of people who are playing the game. Currently, I'm free to play. For those of you that don't know, I would say I'm probably, well, not free to play. I would say I'm a light spender. I maybe spend about $20 to $30 a month on Ni No Kuni right now. And being able to do that, but also like I just hit one of my weapons plus 40. I hit one of my weapons plus 40. I hit my necklace plus 35. I'll probably have it plus 40 by the end of the week. Like, this is like substantial power level. I don't know if I can articulate to all of you guys how much these changes have impacted the game. And it's also going to impact your enjoyment PvE wise as well, because all of a sudden your character is going to be stronger. Your ults are going to be stronger. You're going to be killing faster, which means you're going to farm faster, which means you're going to get more drops in general. It's just overall an incredible addition. And the fact that we got it earlier than Korea did, and we seemingly have the upgraded system that Korea has as well for the most part, I mean, it's hard to go wrong. It's been a great couple of days. I haven't had this much fun playing Ni No Kuni in months now. New story really adds to it. You get tons of great rewards, you get a lot of EXP, you're running into those reputation quest walls. You also have the part 2 of the winter event going on, but they already fixed and adjusted issues. So they are addressing concerns, they're addressing issues, as well as kind of improving the gameplay, which is a win-win. We still have issues with hackers. That's going to be just an ongoing thing. I imagine it still frustrates me. But you can definitely tell Netmarble is trying really hard, and this content's really good. Recently, I know a lot of people have been talking a lot about the video in regards to what we were supposed to have in the game. I think Seant did the video about that, and I do understand, for example, frustration around not having Higgledy Company, but if I had to choose between having Higgledy Company and having the new and enhanced cursing system, I actually think the new and enhanced cursing system would have been a better addition. I think the thing that we're seeing them do right now in terms of adjusting what's releasing on global is more for them trying to make global a more viable game and to make it more engaging essentially to play. So I don't think it's a bad thing that we don't have everything currently that say KR was getting or KR had at this point in the game, because we are seeing the games go through substantially different development cycles. We're seeing different familiars tied to different things. Relics isn't even out yet, right? Which a lot of people are hyped for. So there's just a lot of things going on that, you know, it's okay for it to not be exactly like KR as long as we continue to get updates like this. And apparently there's going to be a New Year's update coming as well this week. So we are well into, you know, being able to have a lot of things happening and a lot of things going on. So I really can't complain. I know there's a lot of people out there who are a little bit upset, a little bit, you know, defending the whales who've like spent so much money, and they think, you know, there's no way the game's going to function now that the whales aren't going to be spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, in order to maintain the game. Well, likely, I would imagine those whales had already ceased most of their spending. And so now they're trying to get money from the mid-tier players. And this is really a play that I think a lot of mid-tier players will make purchases on. I don't think the curse doll purchases are personally worth it. I think they're a little bit expensive. But I did grab, for example, the Javir deal that was pretty cheap. And I will continue to watch the price. And, you know, it's difficult for me to justify purchasing kind of all of this stuff, because you have to kind of consider, if you're playing the game long term, you're probably going to have relatively high cursing no matter what in the long run. You're just kind of racing to hit that exponential wall, right? Where you're just going to keep buying dolls and buying dolls, and it's just going to get you there just that little bit faster. So anyway, everybody, let me know what you think down below in the description. Again, I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say, because I know a lot of people have very strong opinions on this, and I will catch you guys next time.